What is going on, fitness coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives, Make Money Online Training Podcast. This is the #1 show for online fitness coaches who are trying to grow a successful online business. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about this idea of shifting from the scarcity mindset, slaying the scarcity mindset, and becoming abundant AF. Now, before we get into today's episode, I want to give you guys, I'll let you guys know that I'm giving away $1,000 cash in the month of March. And so if you want to be entered to win $1,000 cash, all you have to do is screenshot this podcast episode, share it to your Instagram stories, tag me at BMarkFit, and let me know that you're tuning in, and you're automatically entered to win $1,000 cash. All right. So guys, today we're talking about scarcity to abundance. And in order to really, for me, in order to really illustrate how I went from scarcity to abundance, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I came up. I want to tell you guys a little bit about my story. So growing up, my mom was 17 when she had me. And obviously a 17-year-old mom doesn't really have a lot of money. And so when I first was getting started, in terms of my business, when I was 17, 18, 19, I was getting into business. A lot of my programming, a lot of the stuff that I had, ingrained in me from a young age was very money doesn't grow on trees, and it's money's hard to come by, and times are tough. That was the imprint, that was the blueprint that I was given when I was younger. And so it was hard for me because I always had this belief that I didn't have enough money. And I always had this belief that I wasn't good enough. And I always had this belief that even as I started to achieve success, it almost felt like it was only a matter of time before the success would end up getting ripped away from me. And that I needed to basically I was always on the lookout because I always felt like my business was going to completely collapse. So a scarcity-based mindset, online fitness coaches, is the perception, the lens from which you view the world. A scarcity-based mindset is basically looking out at the world and saying to yourself, there's not enough resources. There's not enough people that are signing up for online coaching programs. There's not enough people that are going to be paying me for my coaching programs. I'm not going to have enough money to pay my rent this month. There's not enough. I'm not good enough. That's a scarcity-based mindset, is operating under the pretense, under the perception that there's not enough in the world. And that for me was a lot of my youth. In fact, that was one of the biggest reasons that I had a hard time succeeding, because it's almost even though I started to succeed, as I would succeed, I was always afraid that it was going to get taken away, or I was always worried about all of the negative things that could happen because I operated under this pretense that it was never enough. Scarcity. Scarcity basically means there's not going to be enough. I'm not going to make enough money next month. And so I want to talk about success for a second, because let's say you're growing an online coaching business and you hit your highest month ever. Let's say you hit $5,000 a month as an online fitness coach. Let's talk about a scarcity-based perspective versus an abundance-based perspective. All right. So online fitness coach, you hit $5,000 and you crush it, maybe your first 2 or 3 months. You have a scarcity-based mindset. If you say something to after you crush it and you hit 5K, if you say something to yourself man, I don't know how I'm going to do that a second time. That's cool that I did it a first time, but I have no idea how I'm going to repeat it. That's a scarcity-based mindset. When you hit success and you're man, I grinded really hard to hit 10K and I hit 10K, but I have no idea how I'm going to do it a second time. That is a scarcity-based mindset. And when we approach any sort of situation with a scarcity-based mindset, we will automatically set ourselves up for disappointment, because we're going to be looking for reasons that opportunities are scarce. And if we're I have no idea how I'm going to repeat it again, the next time we go into a sales call that doesn't go away, we're literally see, I knew it wasn't going to work. And we're just basically validating our own scarcity-based perspective. So that's a scarcity-based mindset. Now, an abundance-based mindset, let's say you hit $5,000, $10,000 a month, an abundance-based mindset. And I want you to write this down. It's super fucking important. An abundance-based mindset is, if I can do it once, I can do it again. An abundance-based mindset is, if I can do it once, I can do it again. Guys, and this is the key to success right here. This is the key. If I can do it once, I can do it again. That applies to fucking everything. If you're an online fitness coach and you sign your first online fitness client and you end up getting on a phone call and I'm not even actually, let's go backtrack. Let's pretend you're an online fitness coach and you get on a phone call with an online fitness client and they're yo, I'm really excited to jump on a phone call with you to talk about my goals. If you even get on the fucking phone with somebody and they're interested in talking to you about your online fitness coaching program, if you can book one phone call, you can book another phone call. If I can do it once, I can do it again. And I'm going to even let's go back let's pretend that you haven't even fucking started your online coaching business, right? So you're listening to this podcast right now and you're like, yo, that's cool, but I haven't done it once because I've never even started online fitness coaching. Here's an abundance-based mindset for you if you haven't started your online fitness coaching business, okay? Now, a lot of online coaches, when they're getting their business started, have this, they're operating under this pretense that it's COVID and nobody's buying. There's not enough leads on social media. You're too late to the online trainer game. You want to start on TikTok, but you missed the rush. And now you're worried that, you're going to be posting and you're going to be behind, right? So there's all of these limiting scarcity based mindsets that keep us from fucking jumping in and pursuing the things that we want to do. Here's a really, really, really good abundance based mindset that you guys can start to think over and over again that will help you unlock a new level in your life, right? Here it is. Instead of looking at social media and saying I'm late to TikTok, or instead of looking at, the amount of people that are paying you for your coaching program and be like, oh, nobody's paying me right now. This is the mindset, right? If it's been done by one, I can do it. If somebody else has done it, I can do it. That's the mindset. If somebody else has done it, then I can do it. Guys, I'm going to use myself as an example here, because I think that a lot of you guys, when I go on podcasts and I go on live streams and I talk about some of the success that I've been able to create with my life, when I talk about my success, a lot of you guys look up to me and I'm really grateful for that. But I'm just going to be fucking real with you guys. I was born and raised in a trailer park. I didn't meet my dad until I was 26 years old. I have no special fucking talents or abilities that make me any more capable of accomplishing my goals than you. So if I can fucking do it, if I can start a podcast and land top 50 business podcasts in all of Canada, me, didn't meet my dad until I was 26 years old. Me, didn't have any money when I first started growing up. Me, if I can do this shit and I'm just a normal human that started my online coaching business when I was 23 years old, then why the fuck can't you? If I can do it, then why can't you? Too many, and it's this is the hard thing about an abundance-based mindset. And I want to be transparent with you guys because I want to help you break through. If you're operating in scarcity, you're screwing yourself. So I want to help you slay scarcity forever. The hardest part about scarcity is that I would say a lot of the people that you know in your life operate with a scarcity-based perspective. There is a high percentage of the population that has a scarcity there's not enough money. There's not enough. I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm not going to be able to make it work. That's why a high percentage of the population has jobs that they might not necessarily be passionate about, but they just don't know any other way because they're operating under a scarcity-based perspective. I can't find a job. It's too hard right now. Nothing's working out for me. Things are that's scarcity. And so the hardest part about starting to develop an abundance-based mindset is you're literally swimming against the fucking current of what everybody else is doing and everybody else is thinking. Because when you operate with this idea, guys, I can honestly say this. When I look at any sort of thing that I'm trying to do, any sort of any sort of venture that I'm trying to take on, I honestly believe if one person's fucking done it, I can do it. So if I can find one person as an example, one person as a testament to the person that I want to become, if they can fucking do it, I can do it. And I frequently talk about this on my podcast, you guys. How many times have I told you guys, I want to be the next Gary Vaynerchuk? Because Gary Vaynerchuk, as he's super fucking cool, and I really like him. If I met him, I'd probably I'd fangirl. But Gary Vaynerchuk is a fucking human being. He's one person. He's a human being with no extra special talents or abilities than any of us. And so if he can do it, then I can do it. And if you're trying to grow an online coaching business right now, I'm going to give you guys some fucking facts. All right. In the last 6 months, I've helped 50 online coaches break $10,000 a month just in the last 6 months. Since I started PT Domination 2 years ago, it's been 102 online fitness coaches. And so if there's one person that can break $10,000 a month, then it can be fucking done. Right. If there's one person, there's not one, there's 102 of them. So any single time that you're not succeeding in your coaching business, you really have to ask yourself, am I operating from a scarcity-based place? It's and guys, it's And scarcity will fucking creep into absolutely everything that you do. Scarcity will creep in even when you're succeeding, right? Like scarcity will sneak up on you and smack you in the mouth even when like your business is doing well. It's like you'll start to like generate some momentum and maybe you'll book 5 calls in a week for the first time in your life. And this scarcity is going to sneak up and fucking smack you in the mouth and be like, oh, you booked 5 calls, but you probably tapped out all your leads in your social media and you're not going to be able to book any next week because everybody that was interested reaches out. Boom. Scarcity smacks you in the face. And you have to remind yourself, if I can do it once, I can do it again. Say it with me. If I can do it once, I can do it again, right? And that's fucking cool. And if you haven't done it yet, like if you're the person you're like, but B Mark, I haven't done it yet. If one person can do it, then I can do it. If somebody else has done it, then I can do it. Like that's abundance. Abundance is like, and again, we're talking about like slaying the scarcity base. Scarcity is fucking easy. It's easy to be negative as shit. It's easy. You want to be negative? Turn on the news and watch it for fucking 3 hours. It's easy, super easy. You want to be negative? Go on the internet and browse like MSN.com and just read through newspaper headlines. Super easy to be negative in today's world and super easy to operate on a scarcity-based perspective. But if you want to be fucking successful at whatever it is that you want to do, if you want to make $10,000 a month, if you want to grow a successful online coaching business, if you want to like be able to provide for your family and the people that are around you, then you need to have an abundance-based mindset. An abundance-based mindset is one of those things that's challenging to develop. And you know what else is challenging to develop? A shredded physique or like a body that you're proud of. It's challenging, right? And that's why the people that like earn it are the ones that like keep it for a long time because it's hard to earn. Because like working on your mindset every single day and choosing to look for abundance instead of scarcity is a challenging venture. So is fucking eating healthy food every day. So is going to the gym 3 to 5 times a week. But you're a fitness professional because you understand the value of fitness on your life. And I'm telling you, if you want to be successful in your coaching business, you have to train your mind to look for opportunities instead of obstacles. You have to train your mind to like, when you guys start to succeed, you have to train your mind. Literally, guys, when I start to succeed, I try to like normalize the success as much as possible, right? Because I think that success for a lot of people can feel like scary and fucking like nerve-wracking. And I've had a conversation. One of my clients that actually comes to mind right now is Kelvin Davinsky. I fucking love Kelvin Davinsky. Kelvin Davinsky has the opportunity to be like extremely successful, but every time he's successful, it's almost like scarcity comes up and smacks him in the mouth. It's like, oh, you're doing really good, but I don't know if you're going to do good next week. It's fucking going to, like, you're doing really good. You killed it this month, but like, man, you're really screwing up over here. And I don't know if you're going to be able to handle it over here. It's scarcity, right? But it's like, for me, it's like, yo, if I can do it once, I can do it again. And so as I start to like achieve my success, I try to normalize it. I'm like, yo, like this is normal for me. Like it's easy for me to be successful. Like I feel good being successful. If I can do it once, I can do it again. There's so many people that are on the internet right now. And I know for a fact that I can make a podcast right now, or I can go on live stream and I could reach the next person that's going to pay me in full for my online coaching program. I already have 20 people that are paying me for my online coaching program. And I'm so grateful for those people. And I know for a fact that there's more people on the internet that are interested in paying me for my service. And so I'm going to go live as much as I possibly can so I can reach that one person that needs my fucking help. Versus you being like, oh, there's no leads on social media. Like nobody's like reaching out. Like it's just a lack of resourcefulness. Also, another thing, like, so scarcity is fucking easy. And it's like, and it's really easy to fall into it. It's almost like in order to be abundant and in order to have an abundance mindset and to be, when I say abundance, I mean like abundant as fuck. Like you need to focus on the like little sliver of opportunity that like life presents to you at all times. Because like, it's true. Like if you look at your life right now, I'm sure that it would be very easy for you guys to find like 5 to 10 to 15 problems. Like COVID's happening, right? Like, there's like COVID's happening and then you don't know how to use social media. And then you just had a client drop off. And then there's a client that wants to cancel and you haven't had a sale in a couple of weeks. And there's all these fucking problems that you could focus on. But like abundance, in order to really be abundant, you need to focus on the sliver of opportunity that like life presents to you at all times. Because like there's opportunity always for everybody at all times. And you have to always be like looking for that opportunity. And then when you see it, like fucking running full speed at it. That's abundance. Abundance is seeking opportunities. Abundance is taking advantage of opportunities. Abundance is like really unlocking this part of your mind that like understands that like anything is possible. Anything is possible. And you have the resources to be successful at whatever venture it is that you want to do. You just have to give yourself permission to unlock it at all times. Guys, in the 10K Mastermind, literally the first month that people join my 10K Mastermind program, all we do is focus on mindset for a month. Like we focus on it for a month. Literally, I don't teach them anything, nothing, zero for a fucking month. All we do is drill mindset. You all have the tools to be successful, whatever it is that you want to do. Like nobody listening to this podcast is stupid. Nobody. Like nobody listening to this podcast is not capable of making $5,000 to $10,000 a month as an online fitness coach if that's your aspiration. If that's what you want to do, you all have the tools to be successful. And like when it comes to like when should you post, what types of content should you post, how do you lead gen? All those things are skills that can be learned, but like all the skills can be learned are fucking useless if every single time you open up your social media, you're like, nobody wants to buy from me anyways. Nobody's interested in purchasing. Like I can't find leads on social media. Like there's nobody's reaching out to me. I can't make any sales. Scarcity, sneaking up and smacking you right on the mouth. If you want to be successful, you have to slay the scarcity mindset forever. And the way that you do it is this. It's these affirmations. Write these down, please. Write these down. If you haven't achieved the success that you want to achieve yet, the affirmation is this. If somebody else has done it, it can be done. If somebody else, write it down. If you haven't achieved the level of success that you want to, write this down. If somebody else has done it, it can be done. Yo, I'm going to spit some facts here for a second. I have two people right now in the 10K mastermind. One of them, his name's Jace. He's at $50,000 a month as an online fitness coach and organic without any paid ads. Okay. One of them, his name's Don Lamb. He's at $100,000 a month as an online fitness coach. He has 2,000 Instagram followers. Those are straight facts. And so for those online fitness coaches that are having a hard time growing their coaching business and they think that there's no leads on social media, they think that there's nobody buying, they think because of COVID, it's really screwed their business. Like that's a scarcity-based perspective. I'm telling you, there are people online that are absolutely dominating the game right now. And like, if somebody else is doing it, it can be done. Write it down. And then as you start to achieve the levels of success that you want to achieve, if I can do it once, I can do it again. Guys, every time you book a call with a client, if I can do it once, I can do it again. Every single time that you like hit a new income level, if I can do it once, I can do it again. Every time you sell a fucking client, if I can do it once, I can do it again. Every time you like break through a new ceiling in your business, if I can do it once, I can do it again. And you just repeat this process over and over and over and over. And like, again, I'm not saying it's going to be easy because scarcity sneaks up on you when you start to succeed and just there's not enough leads. You're not going to book enough calls. But I'm telling you, if you want to be successful, you have to focus on the sliver of opportunity. You have to be looking for that like little, like that one thing that's going right in your life. And you got to attack that thing full speed and express the gratitude that you have, that the world is so abundant and is giving you so many opportunities. All right. That's it. That's all. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Change Lives Make Money Online Trainer Podcast, the #1 show for online fitness coaches who are trying to grow successful online business. If you got value from this podcast episode, I would love if you could screenshot this episode, share it to your Instagram stories, tag me at BMarkFit so I know that you're tuning in. And for those people that are sharing the episode, I'm going to be entering you to win $1,000 cash. Say what? $1,000 cash just for listening to the podcast? I'm serious. I'm trying to get back, yo. That's it. That's all. Have the best day of your entire life, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. What's up, fam? How you guys doing? Kelvin, I saw you on the live. I was like, I'm going in. I'm doing it. Yes. Why is this podcast episode making me want to spend my money? That's funny. Let's go. If I can do it once, I can do it again. If someone else has done it, it can be done. Yes. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Slaying the scarcity mindset. Instagram, what do you think of the live? Jason, what up? Thank you for tuning in, bro. I appreciate you. Andy James, thank you for tuning in. Jasmine, thank you for tuning in. Let's freaking go. Kelvin, I was the only reason I had to go. I was going to watch Build Your Business and then go live, Janika, but then I have a meeting at 11, so I couldn't do it. If I can do it once, if it can be done, if someone else has done it, it can be done. If someone else has done it, it can be done. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Ben's been tuning in to the podcast daily. I love that. 10K months, 2 months in a row. Yes, Matt. If I can do it once, I can do it again. My mindset is literally what's holding me back right now. This helps so much. Yes, Brittany. I love it so much. Guys, sometimes you can literally have all of the right strategies. Like you can know how to generate leads. You can know how to get on calls. You can know how to book clients. Like you can know all these things, but then your mindset prevents you from doing it because you'll tell yourself lies Like nobody's buying right now, or like I'm not very good at sales. Like, yes, you fucking are. You fucking have sold some shit before. Even if you've never sold online fitness coaching before, like I'm sure you've worked at fucking Starbucks, okay? And you got to sell coffees when you work there. So like everybody's good at sales. You're like, everybody has skills. So it's like, you've got to give yourself an abundance mindset. You got to tell yourself that everything, like anything's possible. If somebody else has done it, it can be done. You know, if I've done it once, I can do it again. And like, yo, I get it. Like, it's like scarcity, like it sneaks up and fucking attacks a lot of people. And this is the hard part. I'm gonna kind of, I wish I talked about this in the podcast. I talked about this in the 10K Academy this morning. A scarcity mindset is one where you're like, you feel like you need to, like if you're financially struggling, a scarcity mindset is like, I need to cut off all my expenses. That's my scarcity mindset. I need to cut off all my expenses. I need to pause my expenses. An abundance-based mindset is like, I need to get fucking resourceful and I need to like dig deep and find a way to make more money. That's abundance. Scarcity is like, oh, I need to like stop spending money. Abundance is like, I need to work my fucking ass off and make more. Like that's abundance. That's the difference. Scarcity, conserve, abundance. There's so much more opportunity out there. And so I'm going to go out there. I'm going to start grabbing some of the opportunities that I'm leaving on the table. That's abundance. That is abundance. Matt says, best podcast on the planet. I'm pinning that, bro. I'm pinning that fucking comment. Let's go. Best podcast on the planet, Matthew said. Dang, I like that. Hannah, thank you so much for tuning into the whole live. I appreciate you. Mike, thank you so much for tuning into the whole live. I freaking appreciate you, bro. Like, thank you so much. It means a lot. Cool, guys. Well, this is fun, eh? Yeah, it's just like, that's it. I'm buying my fucking Audi. You don't need to fucking conserve. You need to make more. And you can make more because the internet's fucking unlimited. Like right now, I'm on TikTok. There's 7 people watching me on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. There's 21 people. I'm on Facebook. There's 29. Like the internet's fucking beautiful. It's abundant as shit. We're abundant. Guys, we're abundant. We're abundant as fuck. So like abundance. Seek abundance. If somebody else has done it, it can be done. The internet is a very vast place. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of those people would want to work with you if you gave them the opportunity. Abundance, mother truckers. There's more than enough leads, more than enough clients. There's more than enough opportunity for you to make $10,000 a month as an online fitness coach. There's more than enough. You can all fucking succeed. Every single one of you guys that's listening to this podcast. If you want to be a successful online fitness coach, there's more than enough. If somebody else has done it, it can be fucking done. And if you've done it once, you can do it again. Abundance. Abundance. All right. Peace and love. Hope you guys have the best day of your entire life. Thank you so much for spending the last 20 minutes with me. B Mark Fit is out, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.